Today we will look at a verse in Proverbs 15. It is Proverbs 15:1, which reads, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger or strife." Here in this verse, we are faced with a choice when we are in a situation that becomes heated, riled, or stirred up. We have a choice to respond with anger and attempt to fight fire with fire, and this is just not a good idea. I call this the dumb and dumber principle. Something dumb is said and the other person says something dumber. Then the fight's on. First, let's note that there are at least three major ways that we communicate. Number one is the actual words that we say. Number two is the tone of our voice. And number three is the look on our face. In other words, if you ask your kid, "Will you do the dishes?" He says yes. Or if you ask your kid to do the dishes, he says, "Yes." So the tone of the voice. Or you can say, "Would you do the dishes?" And he rolls his eyes and says, "Yes." So it's the words that we say, it's the tone of our voice, and it's a look on our face. So my response when confronted with a heated or raised tone of voice, or a threatening tone, or an irritated tone, or when someone uses the wrong words, can heat up an argument or put the fire out. Also, when we are telling others our side of the story after an argument, we tend to say what we said and not necessarily how we said it, nor the tone of our voice, or the motive of our heart. So instead of using harsh words or a harsh tone, or having a harsh, threatening look, I rather need to respond with a gentle answer, trying to turn away wrath instead of accelerating it. And not out of self-righteousness, like we are better than the other person. We'll talk more about this at another time.